Alright, so today's show, we're going to change East Bay News. We're going to be talking about false flags and the 2012 Olympics. So, Greg, I'll let you start the floor here.
Well, I'm just wondering if something's gonna happen at the 2012. That's what I'm really wondering. But I mean, that's what a lot of people are saying. But we'll see.
So, they say that the 2012 Olympics, we're going to see another false flag. There's a lot of speculation, and there's also a lot of truth about it. Recently, there was a security personnel for the Olympics that blew the whistle and actually exposed the plot to have a false flag terror attack at the Olympics this year. So we'll see where that goes.
Yeah, I don't know. I heard something about maybe UFOs landing.
Yeah, there is
the
the
Olympics.
Disclosure people.
So who knows?
You have the disclosure conspiracy theorists out there talking about aliens, but we're not going to talk about that today. We're not
talking
alien
about aliens?
conspiracy.
Oh, okay.
Not so much on the alien conspiracy as in the conspiracy of the bankers in the world elite trying to enslave the entire populace.
Right. The more local. That's a little more local than outer space.
It's a little easier to prove as well.
It's true.
I mean, little green men marching around with laser guns and all that good stuff. A little bit harder. Supposedly,
But they just have
have all
mind
these
techniques where they can.
Oh,
just go
there's
through
so many different conspiracies out there. I mean, where do you start? You got the Pleiadians, you got the reptilians, you got
But they
all
come
these,
from
the Greys, and
beta
Drax and all that.
reticuli or something like that.
they
right?
they come from planet Pop-Tart as far as I'm concerned. I have no idea where these things come from or if they're even real or not. So
Alright.
that's why I try to stick to the banks.
Okay. Well,
And,
Planet
and
Pop-Tart
the
sounds pretty
the enslavement of the populace.
Oh, wow.
Planet Pop-Tart sounds kind of fun. You know, you got
good.
strawberry.
What if they're working with them? What if they're working with these bankers?
You know, there's a very, very deep conspiracy concerning that.
Yeah.
It's
it could
alleged that the top level Illuminati people have already made contact with other alien races, and there's already deals that have been made.
Sounds like Mulder and Scully should be on the case or something.
You know, I'm pretty sure they threw that out there just to get everyone all talking about it and saying, hey, you know what, it's not real. You know, whether or not it is real or, you know, regardless of what I said earlier, it's up to you to decide.
Do you think that there will come a time where they'll be like, all right, let's just tell people, yes, there's something else out there, just to go that far?
Well, one of the things that they said in the 80s actually was Reagan that said a threat of an alien invasion would unite the world and create a new world order.
Mhm.
So, you know, hey, maybe they do want to disclose that information and get everyone under their one world system under this threat of alien apocalypse, I guess you can call it, or the Independence Day type thing, or Men in Black type stuff. So, anyways, back to the Olympics. With the whole 2012 thing, and
So is it going to be
end
a
of the world.
terrorist attack or something?
Right,
You know,
so that's
a
what
nuclear attack.
That's what the conspiracy theorists are saying, and also the conspiracy fact researchers who are trying to prove that there is actually a conspiracy going on, where there will be a false flag attack, and millions will die in London at the Olympics as a result of a terrorist attack. One of the theories that I came across was, this was actually before Gaddafi was killed, said that Gaddafi's revenge is going to be him staging false flag terror attacks throughout Europe. And 2012 being the Olympics in London, that was potentially one of the most likely targets to be attacked. So we see the Olympics just, you know, here upon us now, and things are about to get started and rocking and rolling, and Gaddafi's dead. So if he was alive, I would use that to say, hey, he staged it. You know, he was behind the attacks. But now that he's dead, the only thing that the New World Order has, and Al Qaeda and FBI Qaeda, the only thing they have is to say Gaddafi sympathizers, Mujahideen types, or you know, Islamic fundamentalists, have you, are, you know, staging these attacks. So that's where I think they're gonna go with it.
Yeah.
They always blame the brown guy with the turban on his head, just because he speaks a different language, and his religion is completely different. So they use that as a tool, and You know, if the false flag attack happens in London, more than likely that's the direction it's gonna go. But there's also talk about the white Al Qaeda and the
I think we're
that threat as well.
that's everybody now.
Well, pretty much everybody that believes in freedom and liberty is being classified by the Department of Homeland Security as potential terrorists and threats to the state. So it's getting pretty crazy out there.
That is pretty crazy. Yeah, it's really crazy.
But back to the Olympics. So one of the things that I came across just through some research, doing it just here and there, I found that the Olympic site itself was actually former nuclear waste storage facility or something like that, and that is part of the false flag. How that is going to happen, I'm not 100% sure yet.
They're gonna fill it up or something, or
well, they're talking about people crashing planes into it.
crashing planes into
the event.
Yeah, I don't know. I
mean,
we'll see, but
they installed several missile batteries around around the Olympics. So if a plane happens to make it through that, it's totally staged.
yeah, I mean,
There's no way.
sure
I mean, we
they're
have
gonna-
missile batteries
Yeah,
that would shoot something down. I mean, what did we have happen on 9/11? We had 3 airplanes, all off course, and actually 4 airplanes all off course, flying for 2 hours. And what happened? They said, "Is this real or is this exercise?" They were having a training operation that day. And during that training operation, the planes, which should have been shot down in less than 10 minutes for going astray and not communicating back, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. So, again, the only way that I can see a plane actually successfully striking the 2012 Olympics is it being a complete inside job. There's no way with the missile systems that they have now. I mean, they could shoot down a Cessna, no problem. I mean, they're talking about a Cessna maybe striking it, or something small like a commercial liner, small little commercial jet. There's so many different types of aircraft that can be used, but these missile systems are well capable of shooting them all down. You see? I mean, it's kind of like one of those, hello,
yeah.
do you think we're stupid? We're not dumb. Well, at least I hope the people watching this aren't dumb. I'm pretty sure they're smart enough to actually watch this. So. That comment wasn't directed towards them being dumb, but it's like, come on, do they really think we're idiots? Seriously.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes,
they do. They do. Right.
And that's the whole problem.